Yeah,
Did you
but
report that?
yes,
And
yes,
did
one
you
second,
discuss
one second.
that?
My family, your family, or Arnab's family, our families are not public institutions. I don't take donations for running my party or running my family.
When you talk about
While
public institutions,
No,
they
for
are not
parties,
public
we take
institutions
public
either.
funding.
And that's a separate.
For our families, we don't take public
they
funding,
are
we
not,
take
and that's a
salaries.
different debate. You
don't
can't,
compare
that's
family
a
with
different
the
debate, Mr.
with the
Ketkar,
party.
and I will
Don't
enter
compare
into
even
it.
corporate
I will enter into
with
that
the
debate
party.
with
They
you
are
another
totally
time.
different institutions.
The
They operate under different rules.
The simple counter to Meenakshi Lekhi's argument.
I'm
One
sorry.
second. The simple counter to Meenakshi Lekhi's
I have
argument
a
on
simple
Akhilesh Yadav
question.
is this.
Have the
Akhilesh
people
Yadav,
not
one
left
second. You asked the
Congress
question.
right
Answer.
from its inception
Hear
till
the
date?
response.
And
You
have
asked
they
the
not
question.
come back? Are there not differences?
You see, what is coming across today, Meenakshi Lekhi, is that, don't mind my saying it, since the last 2 days, the BJP has been very angry with the media. First, one section of the BJP which talked of the differences. And today, one section of the BJP for talking about what the Advani has done. The BJP has had red faces. In between, it was almost blushing with happiness when Modi was announced, one section of the BJP. Fact is, BJP is not a united house. And if you're talking about Akhilesh Yadav, let me tell you,
No,
and you ask, did you report it? 1 minute. You asked, did you report it? Yes, we reported it. There were innumerable headlines. And you too, Meenakshi Lekhi, are witness to the fact that Mulayam Singh Yadav criticized his son's government in front of thousands of party workers in a party rally. So if you try to say that expressing different views is a part of democracy, my counter question to you will be, shouldn't divergent views be expressed at a party platform rather than a public platform? Now what you are doing is your internal differences are playing out in full public glare, and they will, because Advani made it public. Advani made it public. Am I right, Rahul Narvekar?
Let it play.
Advani made it public.
He released that letter.
He released the letter. He released the letter.
Yashwant Sinha in 2009
He
released the
intentionally
letter.
did that.
One sec. Yes, Mr. Rajagopal? What were you saying about the release of the letter?
Deepak Chopra released that letter, emailed to everyone, despite Mr. Rajnath Singh requesting Advani not to release that letter. Let us meet that, let the parliamentary board meet and discuss your letter. But despite that, Mr. Advani released that letter.
What can be greater indiscipline?
Deepak Chopra to release that letter.
What can be greater indiscipline? That you are not just resigning, you can resign, it's an internal choice, but then you are making it public, you are making it a public spectacle. And today it's a public spectacle what's happening in the BJP. And everyone in the BJP does know it. I mean, these public spectacles usually happen when parties are breaking up.
Decision will be made on that. And
Fine, but it is a public spectacle. There is no doubt about it, Rahul Narvekar.
Well, Arnab, there is no doubt about the fact that whatever has happened is absolutely unfortunate, and it is not healthy for Bharatiya Janata Party as well as the NDA alliance. There is no denial about that fact. I don't think Ms. Lekhi is denying that either. But the point is, this is not the end of everything. What Ms. Lekhi said is absolutely true. This has happened in almost every political party in this country. So this is not the end of the story for the NDA or the Bharatiya Janata Party.
The
point I am trying to make is,
Rahul, it is not a question of end of anything. It is not a question of this happening only in BJP. It has happened in all political parties. The claim of the BJP was that in other parties what things happen, it doesn't happen in our party. Our party is a one voice.
In fact, all the time BJP used to say that we are the most disciplined party.
The point,
if you see the RSS ideology,
one at a time. First of all, one at a time.
The point,
if you see the RSS, the manner in which
one at a time. No, one at a time, please. One at a time. No, one at a time.
Let me speak now.
Listen to me. Anant Kumar. I'm sorry, not Anant Kumar. Anant Gadgil. Anant Kumar is in the meeting and ostensibly supporting LK Advani. You share a name with Anant. I'm sorry for calling you Anant Kumar.
That's okay. The funniest thing is, the people of India are getting...
You surely don't support Advani.
The people of India are getting totally confused whether this is politics going on or some sort of a tennis or badminton, where you draw when you put the lots, Advani versus Modi first round. Let me complete. Advani versus Modi first round, Rajnath Singh versus somebody else, Gadkari versus Munde. So what are you doing? I mean, it's becoming a long list, one after the other. The long list. You are talking about Congress.
One second, Rajagopal, 1 minute, please.
I mean, so many names have been come up. And the RSS always, the ideology of RSS, the style of functioning of RSS is that they believe in ekachalakanu vartitva. That is the first thing, that is the only one man show. Secondly, they talk about only discipline. Now, where is the discipline in the party?
We are seeing several party leaders come out. Well, I don't know what. I'm getting some pictures. I'm getting some pictures. I think they're from outside L.K. Advani's residence. Let's see who the pictures are of. Different party leaders. I think that's a Delhi Pradesh leader. Aarti Mehra is her name. I think she was Delhi mayor earlier. So, you know, there are some people who are coming to Advani's residence, but they're not the tallest leaders of the party. And, you know, if Mr. Advani is expecting there to be a big rallying around him, well, let's see. The whole story could change in the next half.
There may not be rallying behind Advani at all, but the question is not that. Question is the damage it has done to the party, the perception of the party that has radically changed. That is the point. How many people are with Advani and how many people are with Modi will not decide the image of the party. The perception of the people of the party has radically changed. I think it is a historic blow. It is a historic blow to the BJP.
In the year of the Lord 2006.
I will agree with Rahul, the people are unhappy with Congress.
Mr. Ketkar.
But I am agreeing with Rahul that people are unhappy with Congress, but that does not mean that there are no problems with you.
Mr. Ketkar.
But Mr. Ketkar, you need to differentiate between the two.
Just a minute.
Mr. Ketkar, you need to differentiate between the two problems.
Okay, she's responded. Please, one second.
If it has not affected any other party, why should it affect the BJP?
I didn't follow. It has affected the BJP.
Why that question on BJP?
No, it has affected the BJP like it has affected the other parties.
People leave. No, I'm sorry.
When Chhagan Bhujbal left Shiv Sena, it affected Shiv Sena. When Narayana
I am sorry, Mr. Ketkar.
It affected Shiv Sena.
I am sorry, Mr. Ketkar. After Chhagan Bhujbal, when Narayana left Shiv Sena came to power in 1995. We'll appreciate that.
But I am not denying that.
You're a senior journalist. I would expect you to get those facts right.
I am not saying that Congress people are supporting Congress.
Mr. Ketkar,
Raj Thackeray left Shiv Sena.
In 92 after Mr. Bhujbal left the Sena, 95 Sena came to power.
Whether the party, no, in 95 Rani was with you. In 95 Rani was with you, Raj was with you.
How many people left when Miss Sonia Gandhi's name
was
there?
Yes, I am not denying that.
At that time.
I am not denying that.
I have one question.
It has not affected
Congress has been splitting. Congress has been splitting right from
larger than
formation.
individuals.
I have one question for Meenakshi Lekhi.
I
have one question for Meenakshi Lekhi. Meenakshi Lekhi, I have a question for you.
These things don't affect.
Even during Lokmanya Tilak's
are larger than
time,
individuals.
even during Lokmanya Tilak's time, Tilak and Gokhale parted company. It has been consistently happening in Congress. Congress has been
1969, there has been no split.
Mr. Ketkar, it has not affected the Congress.
It's not as though the BJP has a virtual split and that's the different parties.
Can I please request everyone in the middle of this extremely amiable conversation to allow the anchor to come in, please. I seek your indulgence. You sought my indulgence from Goa yesterday and I accepted. Today, Meenakshi Lekhi, you must indulge me. And my question to you is this, Meenakshi Lekhi, please. Your own words will come back to haunt you. In the year of the Lord 2006, when electronic media was certainly present, since you seem to believe that I don't have much experience, perhaps I don't. But despite my lack of experience, the truth must be told. And the truth is this. There was a person called Rajnath Singh who made the following comment, which I believe decides once and for all who will win and who will lose in that parliamentary board meeting. Because Rajnath Singh said this, and I quote, "It is my belief that if a party does not have internal democracy, it cannot be encouraging democracy outside. Our party runs on collective wisdom rather than the wishes of an individual." In other words, if the BJP gives in to Advani, it will be capitulating to an individual.
And ironically, Advani has made the same charge.
Those are Rajnath Singh's words.
But Advani has made the same charge that it should not be run on individual, but it should be run on principles.
But these are Rajnath Singh's words.
Yes, but Advani has said the same thing.
But these are Rajnath Singh's words.
True, but Advani has quoted the same thing.
So Rajnath Singh cannot capitulate to Advani, then Meenakshi Lekhi. He just cannot. His own words will come back to haunt him otherwise.
But Advani has claimed that they are capitulating to Modi.
I am saying what my words. When I was making a remark about the media, I was making a remark. Do you remember what happened? What did Indira Gandhi say? What did the syndicate say when Indira Gandhi split the Congress party? Do you remember what Chidambaram said when he left the party? Do you remember what Pranab Mukherjee said when he left the party? Do you remember what Sonia Gandhi said on her nomination? Do you remember Kesari? How was Kesari thrown out? What happened to PV Narasimha Rao? So I think the power of electronic media over the time has grown, and so you have certain snippets and things in your archives and you can always dig them out. That's one part. and it is in this context I was comparing and making a remark. Now coming to the second part. When we come
no, but
to the
I remember that Arun Shourie. I remember that Arun Shourie. 1 minute. I remember that Arun Shourie lambasted Rajnath, lambasted a BJP president.
No,
I remember that Arun Shourie.
What do you have to remember from the Congress party? Tell me that.
I remember
then I will abide by what you say.
I remember that Arun Shourie.
Your memory is selective. You only remember BJP people. You have no memory about the Congress.
1 second. I'll tell you, I remember a person called Arun Shourie calling a BJP president Alice in Blunderland. And I remember some comment on Humpty Dumpty. And in the same interview, the Arun Shourie also said a lot of other things, including the fact that the BJP needed radical surgery. He's saying my prescription is jhatka, not halal. Sare, lock, stock, barrel. There should be total transformation. I remember Modi versus Gadkari. I remember Modi versus Advani. I remember Jaitley versus Sushma. I remember the absence of BJP leaders at Uma Bharti's swearing in. I remember Yashwant Sinha quitting BJP post after the 2009 election debacle. I remember Yadurappa quitting the BJP. I remember Jaswant Singh's expulsion. And I remember Vasundhara Raje Scindia threatening to quit the BJP.
Again, you are falling in the same trap. You have no memory about Congress. That's my question.
We are discussing the BJP.
Why do you not remember the
comments of Sharad Pawar on Sonia Gandhi when he quit the Congress?
Why do you not remember the Congress party? Why do you not remember what happened to their spokesperson and what was the comment of the senior leadership? What was the comment? Come on. You don't remember. All of you have selective memory and amnesia, I should say, about Congress party. You remember nothing. None of you remember anything. I'm surprised. Why are these comments not made about Congress or made about any other party?
I remember.
The bottom line is Congress party accusing the BJP of indiscipline is the kettle calling the pot black.
Memory, this is a selective amnesia.
Selective amnesia. I'm being accused of selective
amnesia. These things happen in every political party and the party survives.
And that's exactly the point.
Actually, and party will survive. What decision is taken will be communicated to you by the president himself.
Often I have heard people saying that Arnab is soft on saffron. And you are saying Arnab is today soft on Congress. I am
very happy to be accused by both sides.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That proves your objectivity.
I'm questioning your amnesia. Why are you not
that
objective?
Actually proves
journalists on this should be objective. And I find none of them objective today because they remember nothing about Congress party. They only have memories about discussing Advani. So why this amnesia?
Because we are discussing
and remember, let me tell you, Meenakshi Lekhi, that in the year 1996, when you were not even in the BJP actively. I was reporting the BJP. I know exactly what's been going on in the BJP for a long time. And I can tell you the party with the difference is on the back foot today. That's the point here today. And I am not making it about you versus me. But you must understand one thing very clearly, Meenakshi Lekhi, that the fight in the BJP is out in the open.
I don't have to be on a back foot.
You have to accept the fight in the BJP is in the open.
There should be fight. And it is unfortunate that those letters should be circulated in the media. That's the point I'm making.
Yes.
At the same time, these things happen across board in all political parties and political
parties survive the stumble.
There's no problem.
But you were the party with the difference.
I know we were a party with a difference, and it's unfortunate that I have to make this statement that it is unfortunate. At the same time, I'm also questioning why are people suffering from amnesia? Why don't they remember what happened in Congress in the entire history?
I also remember that Vasundhara Raje Scindia said, I'll walk away with a big chunk of loyalists to float her own regional party.
You're back on BJP, Arnab.
Yes, because tonight we're discussing the BJP.
You're actually certifying what I'm saying.
You know, Meenakshi Lekhi, there is no greater compliment for me tonight than the criticism you throw at me.
You are somebody who remembers a lot and who's even.
The problem is in your party.
Examples from other parties.
The problem is in your party. Let's see what happens and your party decides. Meenakshi Lekhi and to all my guests. This debate is continuing. A debate is not over because the decision has not been taken.